guys, it's Mandy from Mandy Lee Plays, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my recommendations for 3DS/2DS titles of 2017. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, in this video I am only going to cover the 3DS titles that came out on the year 2017 because, you know, with the Switch and other games, I'm going to show it some love. And plus, a lot of you always ask me what 3DS titles would I recommend and would I recommend you buy a 3DS or 2DS. And I'm not going in any particular order, so let's get started with Pokemon Ultramoon. And any Pokemon game is a staple for your 3DS or DS, but I picked Pokemon Ultramoon specifically because it is like the definitive edition of Pokemon Moon. You get your bang for your buck. It's a really fun game. It's Pokemon, you can't go wrong. And with all the commotion going on with the Pokemon Switch game, this is a good game to just sit and actually play a Pokemon game while you wait for, you know, the announcements for the Switch. So, Pokemon Ultramoon. Okay, and next one is a game I've recommended a lot, and that is Yoshi's Woolly World. And this one is just that game that you snuggle up on a rainy afternoon and you binge play. It's so cute, it's so warm. It does come with the Poochie amiibo included with it, and you could use the Yoshi yarn amiibos to do certain things. This game is pretty laid back, pretty easy. You can make it as easy as you want or as difficult as you want. You could customize your Yoshi into different colors you want or patterns of your favorite Nintendo characters. So this one is a must-have for the 3DS. Now we're going on the complete opposite direction, and I'm going to recommend Metroid Samus Returns. And this one, a lot of Metroid fans have been loving. I personally haven't played it all the way through, but I'm loving it so far. It has this, you know, very classic feel to it. It goes back to its original roots, but with upgraded gameplay and other cool features. And it could be very difficult, but again, it could be very easy too. So I highly recommend this one for anyone who wants just an adventure game. So I highly recommend this game. It's easy to just play and go. There's not a lot of story or lore. It's, you know, the classic Metroid we all knew and loved. And the next one is kind of a hidden gem, and that is Topia, an epic face-off between good and evil. I love this game for so many reasons, mostly because of the Miis. And it is very funny, and you could make the characters into people you know, the villains into people you know, and it's just very, very quirky. And depending on who you make it and how your adventure goes, it could be so hilarious. And it really all depends on how you play. So that's the cool part, because not everybody will have the same experience. So this one's a little hidden gem, but I highly recommend it. And the next game I'm going to recommend is Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia. And this one is a game I loved so much. It really captures the original Fire Emblem style. So a lot of Fire Emblem veterans love this game. So I highly recommend this one. The story is kind of corny, but that's to be expected with a Fire Emblem game. But the gameplay is fantastic and you will enjoy it. And my last recommendation for this list is Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minion. And this one is just amazing. This is a remake of the original Game Boy Advance title, and they did an awesome job remaking it. If you're not familiar with this game, this is like an RPG with Mario and Luigi, and they have very, very funny dialogue and very, very funny characters. I really love the Mario and Luigi series. There's a whole lot of other games for it, but this one was really the first one I got into, and man, I love it when I play it. The nostalgia and the feels. The gameplay is very simple. It's very satisfying because you can do a lot of combos, and it comes with an extra feature, which is Bowser's Minions. And it's just a breath of fresh air. You follow this one lone Goomba looking for his master, which is Bowser, and you play as him, so you get to experience what it's like to be a Goomba, and really the funny quirks that they have. Because even though all the Goombas are the same, it's amazing how they made them so different in the same time. So yeah, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga is a must-own in my opinion for your 3DS or your 2DS. So now with that all being said, I'm going to give you my opinion on whether owning a 3DS or 2DS is worth it, like in 2018. Honestly, I think you could pass on the 3DS unless you really want the 3DS feature, which to me, I never used. It was always off. I then got a Pikachu 2DS, which this one I highly recommend. It has a more sleek appearance, and most importantly, these are way cheaper. I recommend a 2DS because even though the Switch is, you know, dominating, the 3DS and 2DS library is very big, and it has a lot of games that are not going to be coming on the Switch. So for my opinion on whether you should own a 2DS or 3DS 2018, I think yes, you should own a 2DS. Having a 3DS back then was good and it did its job. I love my 3DS, but I would not recommend you get a 3DS. The 3D features are not really heavily implemented in the games. I mean, they're there, but it doesn't really add anything to the games. So I would recommend a 2DS. Okay, so that's the end of my video on my 3DS games I would recommend from 2017, and whether you should invest in a 2DS/3DS in 2018. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you really liked the video, please leave a like and feel free to comment down below any concerns or questions you have. I love hearing from you guys, and if you like content like this and many more, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it, and thank you. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and play a good game.